Danganronpa.
Hey everyone, what's up? Carl Wolf here, and we are back with some more Danganronpa. Hang on, I can't actually hear myself. There we go. Let's get back into it. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be a short stream, because it's been a crap day, honestly. And I'm so tired. But hopefully I can at least finish the first investigation. Hopefully. Yes. Hopefully that's... yeah, okay, it's in here. So, while I'm in here, I gently place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. Damn it. Why is this happening? What about the, I gave him the whisper voice, didn't I? I think?
No way. I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me!
I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is. Just get me out of here.
The hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Wasn't there... No, I guess not. Well, in that case, R. Leave the gym? Yes. Well, nothing here either. Leave. Yes. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Well, here's Mondo. Can I do his voice? He drinks water.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anybody found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard!
Who are you talking about?
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So, if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
But what if it was the girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
You say so? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. How about you? Kyoko? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
I mean, you're looking at the floor and whatnot?
No, not really. I'm searching.
For what?
Searching?
For clues, I guess. She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. That's supposed to be there. Huh? Looking at the lint roller. It looks like there's way less there than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Probably. There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Did she trick someone into thinking she was in the bed? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you, even if you just touch it a little bit. Oh? Replica sword has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly... Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But, wait. If that's true, then... how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No. That seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere, and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Can I look at the sheath? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. He says the exact same thing. The sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. It must have been made with something sharp. Are there? But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Well, there are scratch marks underneath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So, why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I will probably stop repeating that one. Let me look at the walls again. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
I said that out loud, apparently?
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Evidence of a struggle. I doubt there's anything there. Wait. Did she use this? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
yo.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
What? What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
And not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. 'Cause, like, why the hell would we?
Okay, fair enough. What about this thing? I don't think this matters at all. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was just checking just in case. It's the display stand for the sword was on. I guess I gotta go in here now, right? I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. There's other spots to look at still? But I still gotta talk to you people.
hey,
No, they're saying the same things. Same thing.
well,
He still wants me to check something. The table? I can't check the table. The door, maybe? No. Oh, I thought it was the plant. What am I checking? Wait, what about the camera? A surveillance camera. Mastermind must be using the... Okay, same thing. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. You want me to still explore what? Yeah, if I click here, he says to explore the room still. Am I supposed to go into, like, what is it? F2? No. F1? We traded toolkit. Oh, wait. The death took place in the bathroom, the cause of death. Why can't I scroll? Oh, there we go. Was a stab wound to the abdomen, and her right wrist appears to have been fractured. At 1:30 a.m. So we need to find someone that's got gold on them. Oh, wait. Was there anything else here? No. What do you want?
What are you? Isn't it? I'm so. Sir, did you listen?
Oh wait, whoa, no, whoa. The F2. She said something different. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No. I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Okay. Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness. Is that it? Or do you have anything to say?
By the way,
Wait. I don't think you said this before, right?
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There.
Oh wait, no, I already read that.
you son of a...
I forgot what he said before.
Shit.
This I recognize. I didn't recognize those first couple lines.
Yo,
Can I look in here now, then? The bathroom. And on the other side of this door... No. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream, or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's also some gold on it. So someone that had gold on their hands grabbed her hand? Her wrist? But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Obviously. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written blood with the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? 11037. Could it be... No, well, maybe. Could it be letters? L-E-O... No. Is that it? No, that's the whole thing, okay. I think that's it for this room. You want to look at this? The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. Okay, well, I guess we're done here. Yes.
It would seem...
I did. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an inspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location, while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her left hand towards the wall, with her left index. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end, and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. So you're trying to say she wrote it backwards? Yeah, I still think it's kind of like L-E-O. That's supposed to be like I-I? Because these look like capitals. Leon? Is there a Leon? Who are the characters? Report card. Leon. So that's supposed to be an inn. Maybe. Huh. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom get broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door, it doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver, or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. So they didn't know how to open the door, so they were trying to... Wait. My toolkit? What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked, and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at...
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Only one person. Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night, when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it.
Hmm?
Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was actually starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost. Come on, man. Get with it. The killer thought the door was locked, so he tried to unscrew the doorknob. But he ended up breaking it. She was wondering why the killer would do that, because this is a boys' room, our room. So our door cannot lock. Why would they mess with the door? That explains why.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob? I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. When you say everyone else, does that include Mondo?
By the way,
It does not.
you
So you mean everyone else outside this room? Okay.
You're fucked. Yo,
Just checking. Yes. Oh. Hi. Bayakua.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? No. Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? You don't know that. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's... If that's really true, then I don't know that we want to listen to him. Also, Leon!
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right, huh? You don't say. What was it? What was the voice I gave him? I think it was like... Yeah, something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? The nameplate? Wait. Wait, whose room is... Wait. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So, all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Was it Monokuma? Well, thanks for pointing that out, Leon, because I did not notice that, and I don't think I ever would have. But, is that all you want to say?
Seems like...
How about you? Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Gonna go into your room now that you're dead. This is Junko's room. Junko isn't here anymore. She's dead. Well... They said they wouldn't let me use the trash room. Not that I could. Door... Well, anyway. Here's the bathrooms. I don't know if anyone's in the bathrooms. What was the map? I don't remember the map. Well, you're here. And it's just you. Hina. Are you investigating the dining hall? Oh, no. I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. What do you mean? Why? This is all first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep me calm.
So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night, when Sayaka was killed.
Wasn't it estimated to be 1:30 in the morning? You were out your room? I'm sorry. Say that again? Being in the dining room keeps me calm. I shouldn't. Hanging around here. Doing the same thing last night when she was killed. Why? Wasn't that supposed to be punishable? Also, why would you admit that? There are all kinds of kitchen knives here. Big to small. But it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning? Or... I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. Okay, got the kitchen knife. Because it's obviously a kitchen knife, right? Probably. Not that I can... Because the other one looked pink. Had like a pink hilt or something. These don't look pink. I said I should ask someone who knows about it. Does that mean you? Yep. Hey, so... Did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Suddenly disappearing, so it was there. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So, when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there.
At 1:30 in the morning? Or after that?
But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. She didn't see who took it though, right? Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
Are you sure we're depending on her account?
What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other, is a classic drama setup. So, when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Well, lucky for you, my suspect is Leon. So you're off the hook. I'll forgive you. Can't go in there. Anyone? Oh.
Listen to me.
Do you have a second, Mokoto? I've uncovered something most unusual.
This better be good.
The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Well, Leon already did, so...
Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Haha.
Okay, you weirdo. gym is where the murder is. Of Junko. We don't need to see that. Actually, I guess we should talk if they're still in there. The other two. Oh, here's you. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is, and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. 11037, which potentially might be saying Leon. And welcome in. Hope you're doing good today. Hello, hello. Okay then. Do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well...
Ah, so annoying. Must you fumble around, fishing blindly for clues? Ha. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally. But I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem. Which is...
As for me...
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... Okay. You say so. Yes. Let's... Wait, oh, yeah, this way. Let me come back in here and see if they're still in here. You're supposed to be a clairvoyant. Are you even useful? No way. I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me!
Oh, same thing. Well, if you're saying the same thing, then you guys are useless. Is there anyone I'm missing? F1... Port guard... We haven't talked to Toko. Where's Toko? In the classrooms, perhaps. I don't think she's in there. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, this. I forgot. Immediately forgot what that was. Hello, Dino. Welcome in. Thanks for your daily check-in, and congrats on first. What about in here? How are you today, Dino? No, she's not in here. Oh. I'm doing alright. Today was honestly a crap day, but doing alright now. I am super tired, though. You're welcome, Dino. Of course. Had to make sure you were on the auto shoutouts. No one here. Just woke up. Good morning. Hope you slept well. There you are. I found you. To kill someone, just to save your own life. And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But what is Monokuma said... Or, sorry. But is what Monokuma said really true? Discord? Yeah, I've got Discord. Did one of us really kill Sayaka? And I do use Discord and or YouTube, well, not or, and YouTube community post for my schedule. So Discord is a good way to know what I'm playing for the week. Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really has gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you, I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Well, you're useless. Besides, I already know who did it. Me, I'm guessing.
This is very suspicious.
Got in, nice. Welcome in. After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? Well, actually, about that, the nameplate says Sayaka's room, so... Check in, mate. What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. She's just very narrow-minded. And stupid. No one's gonna be in there then. Oh. Got stuck on the wall. So I did come in here. And since no one was in here, I immediately left. I guess I should have looked around. Do you want me to look at the buttons or the... Let's look at the buttons first. Looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Okay, now. There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. Must be locked. Maybe you want me to look over here? There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
Hi.
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Why are you a broken record?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
I get it, you stupid bear. Hello, Akai. Welcome in. How are you today? Now I gotta go talk to everyone again. Good, just resting, debating bed? Fair enough. Honestly, I want to do longer streams of this, but every time we get to this game, I always end up with a meh day and being super tired. Same for today. So it'll be like a 1 hour stream probably. Maybe a little over an hour since we're almost at 1 hour anyway. I've tried this anime so many times. I saw you playing this hot mess? Yeah.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning... no, that was me talking.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Well, that's the one on cleaning duty. The school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time, so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. True. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig, anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash. Looking for, you know, and poking around at it. Ew.
no way to think about this in a common sense.
What are you talking about? Oh, my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D, and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. And the only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
Okay. That's not how it's supposed to...
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You
Oh,
got it.
okay.
So easy. So, Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you?
Yes.
You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming.
What are you on about?
Get busy living, or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever. Please, just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi.
Yes?
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking. Well, I see stuff. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. Just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. A ball? For the athletic baseball guy?
Perhaps.
Yeah, is that... Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. This is not Dragon Ball. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. A crystal ball? Just like that Miena girl, who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. Suddenly I forgot the word for it. The clairvoyant. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. And here I thought it was like some sort of little crystal baseball or something. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looked like a burnt piece of something. A sleeve? The end of a sleeve?
A burnt piece. Like a hunk. Like a hunk of burning love.
Okay. Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth. And the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood in the cuff. Which means... This is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Can I look in here? This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave. Okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No. You said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday.
So he did a deeper voice.
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should have been impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Someone who knows how to pick locks?
This whole thing is quite strange. Indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it! All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Drink some water.
Hey, Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down.
Huh? Really?
If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on.
You just accused me.
Come on.
Oh, God.
I've got all kinds of smut, stuff that might help cheer you up.
You weirdo. The green button turns it on, and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyway. Can I get someone to accidentally confess that they know what button does what? perhaps. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for. It doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Ooh, a coin. Can I click on anything else? It would appear the answer is no. Yes, leave the area. Now that we've examined that, we gotta go to the clairvoyant, who I questioned is even a clairvoyant. Perhaps a sham. I got questions for you. Hey, hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. Are you sure you're for real? So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass? And not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan? George Washington? Napoleon? Why would any of those guys have a crystal ball? He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Is that seriously all BS? Yes, you dummy. Let's put that aside for now. So, you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Which is... okay. I mean, that's a lot less in American, but... it came out to be like $1 million. Million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. Except that it doesn't, so it's massively expensive. That's just too stupid. Can't even feel bad for him. So you did 2 years of fortune telling. Can you actually fortune tell? I have questions about that. Do you say anything different now? Hey, Chihiro. I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh? What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. Oh, right, the programmer. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just don't know. Okay. Well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know, because they're not supposed to be numbers. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Moving on. So we need to know who's been in the laundry room last night, I guess. You have anything new to say?
Listen to me.
Nope, same thing.
You hear me? Got it.
I don't know why I needed 2 people to hint about the nameplate. I mean, just Leon mentioning it made me instantly look. Do you have anything new to say? Nope.
This is...
I keep trying to walk into this, forgetting that you just walk near it and click on it. I gotta go to the laundry room. Perhaps. Is there even anything to find here? No, not really. I gotta talk to someone about the laundry room. Maybe. Oh, wait. I did investigate the trash room. Wait. Now that I've investigated the trash room, what is she gonna say? So, do you have any clues or anything? No, she's saying the same thing.
Well... As for me...
Okay. Should I go back to the scene of the crime then? 'Cause I don't think anyone's going to say anything different. Unless I can talk to Kyoko. Are you still in the trash room?
Very strange.
Okay, same thing, and you're just going to mention the nameplate.
Seems like...
And for some reason, he's still in the trash room. I don't think I need to go in there, so maybe, I don't know, go talk to Kyoko? Kyoko? Where'd Kyoko go? You say the same thing, right?
By the way... You son of a... Shit. You're fucking... Yo.
Well, I don't think Sakura's gonna say anything different. Where did Kyoko go? Maybe she went to the trash room? No, but you're here.
Come on.
I gotta go to her room? How do I... Oh, this is how. No, she has disappeared. She's gone. How is she gone? Sayaka. No. I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. I don't think there's any clues. Oh, right, the disc. I forgot about the disc. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. So... we're gonna watch it then? In theory, it should be her family, right? Or someone important to her? Although I might have potentially gotten a spoiler last time. So maybe it's something about a dark secret she's hiding? Because someone was like, is she really a good person? Should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds. But then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Oh. Dark secret. I mean, that was sort of implied with the way she said certain things earlier. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friend she said that had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was... dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then... that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the... Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
Did you do this?
So here's the billion-dollar question.
Oh, no.
Oh, what could have caused the group to go to pieces?
So it's something Sayaka did? Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Is it time?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Well, who cares about you? This is important.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
Okay.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
See ya. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. I've been wondering about these doors. Okay, I don't need the spooky music, but okay. Hey, everyone. Okay. Chill out. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Excuse you? So they really are convinced I did it. But... You realize that if you get it wrong, you're all dead, right? Do you really want to be so sure on who did it? I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Yes.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom,
Okie doke.
where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
On our way. Should I talk to people? Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Yeah, Leon, are you ready?
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Did your job, huh? And what was your job, Murdering someone so you could graduate? So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naigi's final curtain call. No. You idiots, if you make it my final curtain call, it'll be all of our final curtain calls. Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive. Shut your mouth. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? You all just want to die, huh?
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder that I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. I read that sentence wrong at first.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
Got it.
Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. So, what, 99%? That doesn't make me feel better. Maybe. Well, you're obviously leaning that way.
What?
So, whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Damn. We really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. You believe me, right, Kyoko?
Hey.
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Let's get started. Okay. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Well, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No. Scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. What are you on about? You know your life is on the line too, right? I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed, and the elevator started to move. Big elevator. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
Oh, you finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now. Hurry up.
We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. We get it, everything's deadly. A deadly class trial. Yes. Pre-trial prep? Okay. So it says it's estimated that she died around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory, in mine. The death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen with the kitchen knife, and her right wrist appears to have been fractured. There are a number of scratches and gouges on the bed and walls in Makoto's room. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sword was found out of its sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some of the gold coating, as was part of the blade. Makoto took this, blah blah blah. If you were going to attack someone with a sword, you would almost certainly remove the sheath first. Someone who doesn't know? On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into her room, and she became frightened. This had been placed in Makoto's room before he arrived. It remains unopened, and there's no evidence of it having ever been used. All the other male students claim that they haven't used theirs either, but still. Wait, oh no, could I have gone to other people's rooms? There's no way that someone else used their own screwdriver. They would have used mine, right? Not a single hair was found on the floor at the scene of the crime. In addition, the lint roller shows evidence of being used. So someone wanted to make sure that their own hair didn't fall? Sayaka's right wrist had been fractured, and her wrist was glittery at the injury's location. In addition, her hands appeared to be completely clean, except for the index finger of her left hand, which had some blood on it. Which is what she used to write. Oh, yeah. So in her dying moments, she took her left hand, took the blood from her wound, I guess, and then wrote it upside down. Because it was on her left side, behind her, and it seems like it was upside down. So without looking, she tried to write it, and didn't realize she didn't connect the N, right? Unless that was intentional. Yeah, this. She wrote this upside down, without looking at it, without turning around. Makoto's bathroom door was difficult to open due to it not quite fitting in the door frame properly. The only two people who knew the trick to opening it were Makoto, the room's owner, and Sayaka, the victim. It had been broken, the screws holding it in place had all been partially or completely removed. The nameplates on the doors to Sayaka and Makoto's rooms were apparently switched at some point. The kitchen and the dining hall had a set of kitchen knives. Apparently one of the knives had gone missing. Yeah, and Aoi said that she was in there at night at like 1:30. She said at the time of the death. How did you know that? I guess the file said 1:30. So that's how she knew. But why are you out of your room at 1:30? Isn't that still, like, against the rules? It went missing while Aoi was in the dining hall. She swears that Makoto did not come to the dining hall at any point while she was there. As far as she knows. There's apparently a trash room in the school. It's blocked off. It only needs a trash room key. The incinerator can be activated via a switch on the machine. Mifumi was on cleaning duty, and he claims that the last time he saw the incinerator, it was off. However, when Makoto checked it after the incident, the incinerator was in fact on. The distance from the gate to the incinerator is roughly 30 feet. 30 feet. I have to remember that. I think. A piece of burnt clothing, a shirt cuff with a noticeable blood stain on it, and the buttons. Shards of glass of the crystal ball that belonged to, Yasu. The regulations say I can only reside within the school. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise some areas. I guess the kitchen isn't. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class. Oh, so as long as you're not asleep. So you're allowed to walk around, you just can't be asleep. Weird specific rule, but okay. So she was awake, making a drink, I see. Okay. I think that's it. What do you mean set skills? Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Cost 3 SP. Interesting. That's the only one I have. Exit. I guess that's the best we can do.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Which is me. I'm the wrong one.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Are you stupid?
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Yeah, sure. I do appreciate having Junko's picture, though.
Friendship penetrates?
Okay, you pervert.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Right, I did notice that. Yeah, that one.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
I was gonna say something.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Technically?
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I notice, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. What'd I say? I said step, non-stop. Would you like to hear more? Sure. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another, without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you will have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm a bit nervous. Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah.
We know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that
What do you mean it seems most
someone
likely?
must have taken her by surprise.
Oh, okay,
while
about
she
to
was in
say.
the bathroom. She didn't even
I got a
have
little
chance to
defensive.
resist.
Huh? Something's off about what she just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. Oh, the narrator. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So, when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Now hold on there.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Nope.
She must have been attacked in the main room first.
Correct.
Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Chihiru's
Sorry.
a bit.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
It is a real trial, basically. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Kitchen knife set. Let me put my headphones on both my ears.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Uh-huh.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Uh-huh.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
Maybe I should have waited for the whole thing. I might have jumped the gun.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen
That's why he
knife.
repeats twice, then. To let me hear everything.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Sorta.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Ah, okay, that's why it was pink. I did think to myself, I should have said it out loud, if maybe the pink was just also blood. Because everything else was pink blood. I didn't notice the black part underneath it, though.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Excuse you? You're the real killer.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Are you stupid? How would anyone get away with that?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Agreed. Thank you, Kyoko.
You really believe that?
Yes, Kyoko's the only one on my side. She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. And there's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. Is there a drawback? On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Is there a but coming up? Oh, okay, there it is. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Correct.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
No.
He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall. And then he went and stabbed
I missed.
Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
I missed. I clicked and nothing happened, and then I clicked and it missed.
Decided. We've reached the end.
Some way to prove I didn't take the knife. The person who was in the dining hall last night should be able to do it.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get
I
us?
clicked it though, and nothing happened.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
No, it's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
You know, I know you're not the killer, but I'm almost spiteful enough to say you are, just even if it gets us all killed.
Well, what if I have a witness?
Actually, if I want to be spiteful, I guess I can just be like, fine, I did it, just so she can die.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And you never saw me, correct?
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
But she also didn't see anyone actually take the knife, and someone took the knife.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Flawed. She didn't even see... She knows the knife disappeared. She didn't see who took it. I mean, someone managed to take it without her noticing.
Okay, then what about this?
Oh god, don't say it.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Not what I expected you to say, actually.
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Is it even possible to team up? I'm pretty sure only one person is allowed, right? Question mark?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear.
Yeah.
If there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Please do.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So the accomplice has to accept dying?
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
And also will die.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Yeah. They would if they didn't know that, though.
But what if they did work
Yeah.
together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Thank you.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Yeah, our character didn't think that through.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
I feel like it would have been in our best interest to say that it was us who did it then. Since you all are against us anyway, all she has to do is say, yep, I saw him do it. To say I didn't do it, and even admit that the knife was there and then disappeared, I don't know. What kind of 5D is she playing if she did it?
No way!
5D chess.
Sure. But can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
You can?
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I'm what? That's news to me.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Spit it out.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
What? Why?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
So you guys stayed together. Which is what me and Sayaka should have done, but oh well.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
And the bear did say there's no accomplices.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Nope.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
I mean, if we did, I'd already be dead. Maybe. I mean, our nameplates were switched.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
You basically just asked, hey Sakura, can you punch the hell out of me? You might want to start running.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you better be.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is
You're lucky
there?
Sakura is very forgiving.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Where are you going with this?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
You were almost a bad witness.
Why didn't you say so in the first
Yeah,
place?
seriously.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
You're joking. Junko? Someone who's not here. Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Okay, I went straight for Junko because Sayaka was supposed to be scared and locked in my room. What do you mean she left my room? Is it Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... You took the murder weapon that got used against you?
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Yeah, she was, actually. She was very irrational.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Hina, terrible witness.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
She took the knife.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Could she have lured someone to my room to kill them only for it to flip on her?
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it?
Does that mean she was holding the knife in the right hand and they grabbed her right hand and forced her to let go of the knife and took it from her?
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Well, they won't let this go, will they?
See? He did do it after all.
What do you mean, see? Where'd that come from?
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early
Thank
to
God for
decide
Kyoko.
conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Have you already solved this, Kyoko?
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Yeah?
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Right. I know how the door works. Why would I go through all the trouble of unscrewing the thing?
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Oh god, am I gonna fail this? Use the mouse to aim, then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. Uh-oh. Something that should have been there and wasn't? My key was there. The doorknob was still there. My screwdriver was there, wasn't it? Pretty sure my toolkit wasn't missing anything. My lint roller was still there, but it was used up a little bit. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. If we can just figure out what that something is. H-I? Uh-oh, I have no idea. Is this how much time I have? I have lots of time. H something I something. Okay, it's a lot of A's. U? 4 letters. Hair? Oh, the hair.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit...
Is there any point? Everyone's going to discover that she was in my room. Why would I get rid of all the hair? Why get rid of my own hair?
Why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
And there's no reason to get rid of her hair. I mean, everyone would find out that we invited her there. I mean, if we killed her and then say we switch rooms, why get rid of her hair? I mean, she's still in the room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
Okay, so why was she still in my room? Plain as day. Like, you all discovered her because you came after me, who was in my room, fainted. I had plenty of opportunity to get her out of there.
That makes sense, does it not?
No.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Be quiet.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Because someone else's hair was there.
The killer got
Like
rid of it all,
yours?
of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Duh!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
The door.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yes. Now, why would she do that?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed
Why
her.
would she run into a dead end that she can't lock since it's a boys' bathroom?
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I do. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom. And the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Oh? This one? Oh.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
This is why you shouldn't have been just hanging out in the gym.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
See, the thing is, removing the doorknob doesn't really fix the actual issue with that door. If it was locked, then it does fix that issue, but it wasn't locked. So I'm sure that they realized that that wasn't working and probably just forced their way in.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Yeah.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Why would that be my only choice? It's a men's bathroom.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. She almost looks perverse for it to be me.
Took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Mm-hmm.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Then the killer ran after her.
Yeah.
And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Yeah.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
What? No.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto?
You shut your mouth.
We already know the answer.
It's not because the door was locked. No. There's a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Nope.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yep.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then Why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
I'm glad you're helping me out.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
A cruddy door that I can use to protect myself. Or a door that is saving me. As evidence.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because it wasn't opening.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Right, but the moment you come up against that door and it doesn't open, you would just think it's locked. Is this about the nameplates?
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The nameplates? The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was that the crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
So he was trying to kill Sayaka.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific.
Well, thankfully I'm not paying attention to chat and I see your last two comments, so didn't get spoiled.
What the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then...
Yeah, I doubt that. Anyway.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Yep.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Right.
That is a definite possibility.
It's more than a possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Oh, well, Toko. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Don't worry, I have a suspect.
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Vote on who?
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Hang on. Can I try something? No, I cannot.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
What's that?
Oh, you.
Wow.
You don't gotta sound
What?
so disappointed.
Yeah, seriously, what was that attitude?
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
True. That's what I want to know.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
Nope, the key was inside the room. Well, actually, if she left the room to go get that knife, I guess she could have dropped it. And then the killer dropped it in my room.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
Maybe when she got back to the room, he followed her right in?
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
Or maybe she invited them in to kill them.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Quiet, pervert.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular. Because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... No, not that. There's no way she let someone in because... Because of the struggle. Wait, huh? I mean, technically it's because we traded rooms and everything. And she was supposed to stay in the room. She was, like, all freaked out and whatnot. But I don't see a she was all freaked out thing. There's no way she let someone in because... Well... It's not this. So I guess it has to be... Does it have to be the key? Oh, this one. Oh, okay. Here's the part. It was at the bottom, I see. This one.
I got it!
That's what I was looking for.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
A good point.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Because she did say about, no matter what happens, you'll be on my side, right? So if someone else died, I would believe that she wasn't the culprit and I would defend her and be on her side, right? That's what she wanted. She wanted us to be on her side. So she probably did try to kill someone and failed. Were you going to pin it on us by having it be in our room?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Wait, does that mean she's the one that switched the nameplates? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? She was going to frame us.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
What secrets are you trying to hide?
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
See, I looked at it, but our character's like, it's not relevant.
Huh? Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Sayaka.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
I did not.
No, I didn't. But
No buts. Don't try to defend her. I don't trust her anymore.
Of course you
Well,
did.
I didn't really trust her all that much,
Also
but
there's a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
then that note. Sayaka wrote it?
but why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
So they weren't even trying to kill someone. They were just defending themselves. And now they're still gonna be... Oof. Sorry, Leon.
I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Yes, it would have.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Yeah, why?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes.
Very well then. Pay attention.
I'm paying attention. So the nameplates, yeah.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Sayaka's room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yeah.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
I missed.
even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's. And the reason for that is, I missed. It has to be because of what got switched between Maya and Sayaka's rooms.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Correct.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Correct.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly.
The room with Makoto.
Nope.
No, it's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
She set me up.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Correct.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Correct.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Nope. It was Sayaka.
Right?
Oh, I think Makoto knows.
Okay, then.
I think
who
he's
did
getting it. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. It was me! Dio. It was Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Good job, Makoto. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Because she wanted to kill someone and frame me.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
No.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
I mean, they're the killer, yes, but...
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yes.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Wait, so yeah, the gold was on her hand.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Uh-huh.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yes.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
That was... Oh, she set me up with that one too. But that was me.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because... when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Okay, so I guess she didn't use the sword, did she? Unless I got taken from her.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
The sword or the sheath, I wonder?
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. And there's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. What's the final thing you gotta say? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? A little bit. Still nervous about it, but... starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Okay, that... But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean a what? Well then, good luck and have fun. Replica sword, sheath, the kitchen knife, and the sword. Replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
Wait a minute.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
No, stop, stop! If the person with the sword really did attack first, There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, it's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
So she tried to attack him with the kitchen knife, and he managed to grab the sword to defend himself.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Yeah.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Yep.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Correct.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife is the one who attacked first.
Sayaka.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
Oh god, what are you about to say?
The culprit came in, found the kitchen
No.
knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too.
No.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Yeah, you see the problem with that logic.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Yeah, you want us to think that, don't you?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use a sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Nope. What about you, Leon? What about your hands?
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Maybe, but extremely unlikely.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Also, doesn't the water turn off?
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Hey, Psycho. Completely irrelevant.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka could wash the gold coating off her hands, because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Yep.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
Correct.
Right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower
Yet? What do you mean, yet?
Oh my.
Yeah.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Up to you, my guy.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Correct.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka. The one who damaged the sheath would had to have been the one without the sword.
I got it! Sayaka had the kitchen knife?
Yeah.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yep.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
The perpetrator.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah, she was gonna frame me.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
At this point, it's fact.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
And why well, why did she want me to get a weapon to defend myself with?
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
I guess she wanted me to pick out something that could actually be used as a weapon. And I would have been the one that brought it to my room, and people might have seen me bring it to my room. The problem is that I chose something that wasn't that useful, so she had to go get something better.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I would have known she did it. How would I stay on her side? She said, no matter what happens, will you stay on my side? Will you support me? Was she hoping that I was such a simp that I would support her even if I realized she was a killer?
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
You know, you're grinning and everything, but yeah, you are the case in point. Since you refuse to believe me.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
It is.
Because...
You know deep in your heart it's true.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Why me? Clearly you figured it out. Your life is on the line just as much as ours, right?
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her. But what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. The numbers.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it.
Oh, you look nervous.
More clues, right?
No, it's wrong. still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dying? Wait, what did you say?
Dying.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
This one was kind of easy. Instant giveaway.
Well, before we get too far into
Which
that,
I guess was
I need to
intentional
ask,
since the plot twist of her being the one who was trying to kill.
can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I mean, yes, because the blood on her index finger. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
It wasn't just that she had to use her left hand. She also couldn't turn around, right? This was probably after she'd been stabbed and was dying. So even though she was the one who tried to kill them and botched it, deservedly so, she's taking him down with her.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers.
I already asked.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
They're letters.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Hey, look at you being useful for once.
Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Yes. Did he erase it?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but...
Did she struggle to have the connecting line, or did he erase it? But didn't erase everything else for some reason. It must have been that she struggled to connect them.
Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little brain cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
The others are also letters. Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Correct. Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Leon. Sayaka's dying message reveals the true killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. I think I went the wrong way. I did indeed.
Here's my answer.
I went the long way around.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
Busted! Ooh, look at you.
What the hell
That
are
was
you
a good
talking
face.
about? It's just a coincidence.
How is it just a coincidence?
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
You wish.
No, it's not random at all.
Although I will say, I feel bad for you. You were just defending yourself.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
But if you were just defending yourself, why didn't you just leave the room after she went to the bathroom? You could have left and told everyone. Instead, you decided to take advantage of the situation and finish the job in order to also graduate then. I mean, she was gonna try to kill you, so might as well kill her, a killer, a psychopath, and get out of here.
In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yep.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You mean the end?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. Oh, the cuff and the what, the glass or the glass crystal ball? It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? So the cuff then, probably. This one?
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
The most crucial one.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, case in point, you're panicking.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
I suppose not, but wait, there's more.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. When it was disposed of? Where it was disposed of? When? Or is it how? Like, how did he get in there? How did he get in there? How?
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Right.
And obviously,
that's why I picked that
you
option.
Wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Did he tell other people that? I didn't know that at all. Until it was explained to me by the one who did know because he's on cleaning duty. Was everyone else explained to about that?
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
No.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator, without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. The crystal ball? He threw it? Oh, he's a baseball star, so he threw the crystal ball.
Trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
No.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
This one.
Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who...
You idiot! That's you! You have the key.
Huh? Me?
There absolutely was a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key. The killer was able to turn the incinerator on by using something I found on the ground nearby.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
I'm glad it does go through this twice, because I kind of want to hear what everyone has to say before I pick it out.
Person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to just...
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Some baseball skills.
But if you can't
Pitching
get
skills.
past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
You could. I mean, it is a gate and not a wall. It's not like a shutter door or something.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
Yeah.
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Can you please accidentally say that how the hell would anyone hit that green button?
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Well, there's only one person who could do that.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
That's how they didn't catch that a piece had fallen off.
The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
True.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Yeah, he's a baseball star.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
He's the ultimate athlete, isn't he?
That's right.
The ultimate,
No way. It'd be impossible.
or at least the ultimate baseball star.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer. Because they're the ultimate baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
I sound super smart, actually.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Okay.
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Is the narrator about to talk to me?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Yep. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure. How does this work? Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing select section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. This one. So, this one. Oh, wait, no, not that one. Give me that back. Wait. Go back to the beginning. So he's... Oh, wait, no. What? It's going right to left. So this is him coming in. Hang on. This is when she attacks him. So this would be here. Surely this would be here. Yeah, because he's looking back. Because this is kind of blocking him looking back. This is him looking back. He hits her wrist. Oop. She goes to the bathroom. Oh, wait, no. That's the one I was looking for earlier. Hang on. This is the... That's what I was looking for. This should be... him getting rid of the evidence? Oop. This is after he killed her. Oh, wait, no. Give me that back. This is when he finds this and uses that. This is when he uses the ball. Oh, wait, no. Should it be this one? What about the part where she drops a knife? Wait a minute. Well, her dropping the knife is right here. I guess we have an extra piece? Because he's threatening her with a sword. She goes into the bathroom. The door is... He's got to get through the door, so he's gotten the screwdriver. Is that all I need? So we have an extra piece.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
I think I messed up this one. Oh, never mind.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Well, if she's not gonna win, she sure as hell wasn't gonna lose.
And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
The ultimate baseball star.
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Man, they got lucky. They got lucky that it turned out to be my room. Like, he was just gonna leave it to they didn't know who had done it, right? And they would have just been pointing fingers at anyone and everyone, but instead, they all had a suspect. A fall guy, me. The fall guy for Sayaka almost became your fall guy.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, Leon.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
You should have just washed the shirt.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do you, Leon? Do you even dare try?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object, I object, I object.
You fool.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence? Your first bulletin time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? There's still more. Now I'm scared about the other trials. What is this? Sometimes, during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. Sometimes, so I won't always have to do this? I bet I will. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Rhythm? Oh no. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. And press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Well, I'm unsure if I've actually understood everything correctly. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck, and have fun. I'm scared.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Well, I'm rubber and you're glue.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
I know you are, but what am I? I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Oh, I'm scared.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
I'm not good at rhythm games. I don't play rhythm games.
You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Failed. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say.
Uh-oh. Have we already come to the end of the debate? Well then, the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the blackened.
I had no chance.
It would appear that the one with the most votes is Makoto.
Are you... So because I fail that, everyone just decides to be as stupid as possible.
However, Makoto is not the blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Yes, I am. And welcome in, Bun.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Unfortunately, I failed the rhythm game because I don't play rhythm games. Yes, I do.
I refuse to give up yet.
Also, I don't think I really... They dropped a lot of information on me about the rhythm game. I don't think I understand all the rules. They won't want to hear what you have to say. Engage them head to head. You want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as a tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Press the right mouse button to lock onto the statement. I was doing it to do the tempo markers. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep missing, you'll go a tempo down. Oh, you're at chapter 1? Yep. All the best with the rhythm game? Thank you.
When the killer removed the screws from the door, instead, they must have used...
I refuse to acknowledge stupid, 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 stupid...
So rude.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking.
Ah.
Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid.
Oh.
You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
I did it, but I'm not entirely sure I understood it.
Were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
What? That means it had to be a guy, and mine wasn't used.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were inside
Ah.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
I didn't think of that.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
I know you are, but what am I?
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being
See, it's actually just him calling himself stupid, unbeknownst to anyone. He's upset with himself for screwing this all up.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
The idea that he's freaking out this much, and all he can do is say stupid, stupid, and everyone still voted for me, that's crazy.
So, you have no rebuttal?
He sure doesn't.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh, I got an A. Nice. Ooh.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Sure am.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
Everyone still just votes for me.
Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
I see. Okay.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Here comes the vote. Aw, I kind of wanted to actually pick a name. Uh-oh. It looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah, son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So
that's why I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka, I did whatever it took to reach that dream. Yeah, see that right there. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. This statement completely set off some alarm bells. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
crocodile tears. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Yeah. I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry
Must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Then, since you're so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. In this place, killing is killing.
Is that okay?
Well, true. At that point, you protected yourself and then she ran to the bathroom. All you had to do was leave. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No. That's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course. I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. You should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey.
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry and get into what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey.
Oh, no more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
No.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
Oh god. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. You're gonna hit him with baseball bats. Or baseballs. Oh, yeah, I think baseballs, right? Oh, oh, God. We're gonna watch. Oh, right in the face. Ooh. Is he a bloody mess? I mean, I feel like they should have hit him harder than that, so... Could have been worse. What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit! I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground! You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Hello, Jordan. Welcome in. Thanks for the hydrate. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place? You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, our thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before. Anyway, let's get to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even until the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. True. She could have just let Leon get away with it and let me take the fall. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. We can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. I was thinking more like she just wanted to take down her killer with her. She was committed to getting out of here, to killing someone and framing another person. It failed. It backfired. I feel like she was just trying to save some face. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. That's what I'm saying.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone, or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? That's... I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Chapter 1. To survive. The end. "12 students left. To be continued." Which is a perfect stopping point. The despair bat? I don't know that I want that. Yes. Does it really matter to use other slots? I don't think it does. I mean, I guess I could try to go for the perfect score, I guess. If there's an S above the A. Oh, hello, Gourds. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. How was ZZZ? I hope it was a good stream. For those who don't know, my name is Carl Wolf. I'm a daily streamer and variety gamer, especially a story gamer. I play visual novels, RPGs, adventure games, survival games, and horror games every Sunday. And I'm actually going to be ending stream soon, unfortunately. I actually was going to do a short stream. It was a bit tiring, but got a solid amount of stuff done. Honestly, kind of same. I was actually really tired from today and was going to go for like an hour, but I ended up going for 3.5 hours. I love the story for this and number 2. I've been enjoying it so far, even though I keep doing short streams, because I saved this game for Saturdays, because Thursdays and Saturdays are my visual novel days. And I've made Saturday the long one, because I'm usually typically off from work on that day. But other reasons have come along to make me stream really late and tired. So I keep doing like an hour of this game. So I haven't gotten super far as I wanted to. But thankfully I just finished chapter 1. And unfortunately, today, next Saturday, and the Saturday after, I'm going to be working. So that sucks. Hopefully I'm able to not be too tired next Saturdays. Because I do want to finish this before October. I need to finish all ongoing games by October. Yeah, this whole week I had a 7.5 hour shifts instead of my normal 5 hours. And I like to take about 3 to 4 hours after work to eat and chill for a bit before I stream. So I've had late streams all week. Good luck with work. Thank you, Mika. So it has been very sporadic. And work and home is usually the reason why it's sporadic in general. Which is why I don't set starting times. I stream every single day, but I don't have set starting times. It's just whenever I start streaming. I need something on screen. I have nothing on screen. I want more than just my room. Someone mentioned jobs, sorry. Is a long yeah, it said completionist is like 45 hours. It said main story is 25 hours, completionist 45. It's really good, so if you don't know the story, I hope you enjoy it. I don't know the story, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. And hello, Zeno. Welcome in. If I go to F1, should I use someone's report card? I need a thumbnail. I guess I can manually grab one later, but I need something for YouTube to grab. But I don't want to start anything with the story. Also, I need a save. Yeah, I guess I'll go with a report card. Because I don't want a thumbnail of my room. We'll do this. Okay. Let me mute the game. Turn that off. So like I said, I am actually going to be ending it. Because I finished chapter 1, and this seems like a good stopping point. Because I actually wanted to, again, end sooner. But I went longer. So as I look for someone to raid on Twitch, thank you everyone for hanging out with me. For those who are in chat and those who are just lurking, and thank you Gourds for the raid. Sorry that it came in so late. That it came at the end of my stream. Well, I'm just glad I could raid you. It's been a while. True, it has been. Honestly, I might have raided you if you had kept going. Or if I'd managed to end sooner. But I hope you all have a good morning, day, or night. Whatever time it is for you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone. And I'll bring up the raid messages. Then I will find someone to raid.
In a room where shadows
Which I could do Rika. She's doing art right now.
a man sits deep in gloom with a pen held tight in hand, sketching dreams that understand.
Rest well, thank you, Mika. Yeah, I'm gonna be sleeping in for sure tomorrow. I actually had a long horror game set for tomorrow originally, but I switched it to next Sunday. And tomorrow I'm gonna play a shorter one. So I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow.
Lines he draws are doors that lead to worlds where dreams are free.
Which is just as well, because it's 1:30 a.m. for me right now.
He built his dreams, turning silence into streams. In his mind, he's never alone, crafting realms he calls his own. Paper whispers, secrets told, journeys inked in black and bold. Mountains climb or rivers bend in the world that he can mend. He may be confined and still, yet his heart is wild with thrill. Through each line a sky so wide, in his world he takes a ride. Every sigh is painted bright, stars that gleam